The negative effect is that a lot of the people, resources providing funding in the space, and the PIs are aware of this, many times charge egregious terms and they're just not, reputable players, if you will. They charge very high rates of interest because constructively, when an advance, and I'm going to call it an advance because it's not really a loan, and it's important in understanding that when an advance is given to these clients, it's non-recourse. So it's not like when you get a cash advance on your credit card, when you get a loan from a bank, where your personal credit might be involved, and in theory, your assets of the person might be involved. The repayment of this advance is strictly determinant upon value, the settlement value of that case coming to fruition, either in the form of a settlement or a reward. Now, what does that do? It basically makes this and categorically non-recourse as an advance. And as a result, in most states, usury laws don't apply. So it's a natural attraction for potentially some bad players bringing capital into the market to charge egregiously high rates. Personal injury attorneys obviously don't like that because it's hard enough trying to buy time and keep your client placated that, I need more time to work the case. But then you have this unreputable, or disreputable, I should say, funding company coming in, pushing money into the case, charging high rates, and basically squeezing value out of the case. So it's a duality in that when people do know about the space, there are bad players potentially in the space, tainting really the good that the space should be doing for a lot of these people who are in need. And that's where I'd say there's really a disconnect on the personal injury attorney side of things as to making that distinction in terms of having consumer litigation funding really be helpful to your practice, not detrimental to your practice. And I think that requires a degree of education. And I'm happy to, have this platform to be able to kind of dispel this kind of catch-all that it's always bad, it's always egregious, and it just takes too much money and value from the case.